Good day, everybody. Today we'll be looking at a poem titled Once Upon a Time by Gabriel Okara. I always advise my students to always check on the background of the poet, author, or the playwright. It really helps a lot because it is through the background of this personnel you will be able to know the reason behind why he or she writes or is writing what they are writing. So let's begin today's discussion by starting with who is Gabriel Okara. Gabriel Okara was a Nigerian poet and novelist who was born on April 24th, 1921 and died on March 25th, 2019 in Building in Nigeria. Gabriel Okara belongs to the first generation of modern African poets. As a Nigerian poet, he shared literary space and frame with writers such as Christopher Okibo, Wale Soyinka, J.P. Clark, Michael Echoro, amongst others. While these contemporaries of his were inclined to European modernist tradition, he stood out as both modernist and one who has so much love for African tradition, and this can be seen especially in his subject matter. In both his poem and his prose, Okara draws on African thought, religion, folktales, and imagery, and he has been called the Nigerian negritudeist. So today we shall be looking at the line-by-line explanation, detailed explanation, and detailed summary of the poem Once Upon a Time by Gabriel Okara. So we shall be diving in right now into full details of what the poem entails. If you know this video is helpful to you, please like, comment, and share. Thank you as you do that. This is the stanza 1 of the poem. I read, "Once upon a time, son, they used to laugh with their hearts and laugh with their eyes, but now they only laugh with their teeth, while their eyes block cold eyes search behind my shadow." You can see that here we took note of some essential words which are laugh with their teeth. It means to laugh, that's to have a fake laugh. Eyes block cold eyes. It means eyes lacking the feelings of warmth. And lastly, search behind my shadow. It means people are hypocritically and they do not mean what they say. So please just take note of these words that have been written because I will explain it very well for you in details. Gabriel Okara started this poem with "Once Upon a Time." It's a very, very popular slogan we use whenever our parents want to tell us story. That's in our growing up days. They say once upon a story, once upon a time. So he started with it, once upon a time. Now it suggests that the speaker wants to tell us a story. So it brings to us about Nigerian rich culture, especially in storytelling. Another thing to note about this poem is that it's a dramatic poem. It has characteristics of drama which involves action and especially dialogue. Now you can see that it introduced to us two different characters, which is a father and his son. A father is telling his son about how his days used to be fun, how his days used to be sweet, compared to how his son now, or how the present generation at which he found himself, they now behave. And he says, they used to laugh with their hearts and laugh with their eyes, but now they only laugh with their teeth. It implies that in those days, people have genuine love, people have genuine feeling. When someone approaches you and laugh with you, it's genuinely come from their heart. When people talk with you, it's because they really appreciate and love you. But these days, it doesn't happen again like that. People are coming to meet you because of what they can get from you. Gabriel Okara uses this poem, especially the stanza 1, to talk about modernity and the older generation. Stanza 2. There was a time they used to shake hands with their hearts, but that is gone, son. Now they shake hands without hearts, while their left hand search my empty pockets. Let's take note of use of words such as used to and gone. is in contrast to the world now. It implies that this happens before, and now presently all these characteristics do not actually happen in the modern days. Stanza 2 is seeing a continuation of the difference between modernity and back in those days of when this character, who happens to be the father, used to be a young child. And also we can see the downplay of an image. We shake hands without hearts. It creates an image, or should I say mental picture, of people now who behave, like I said, in the hypocritical way of life currently. And lastly, people are not your friends because they want to. People don't get close to you because they want to. They do that because they want to search your empty pocket. They want to get something from you. They want to drain you. Now friendship has now turned to something that I must receive from you. If not, you're not worth being my friend. Now immediately we're going to dive into stanza 3. Feel at home, come again, they say. And when I come again and feel at home once, twice, there will be no tries, for then I find those shut on me. You can see how creative or how deep this stanza has meaning. Now let us look at what it means, and let's talk about the analysis as well. Now guests are no longer welcome these days. They are given a warm reception only once. If they visit their friends and relatives thrice or more numbers of days, the door are shut to them. It's happening in our contemporary society today. Once you go and visit a friend, you discover that other times that you start going, you start looking like a burden to them. Now that is what Once Upon a Time is trying to say. In those days, people do it cheerfully. In fact, you want your friends to come and visit you, but not now again. You come once, they will accept you as good visitors, but just know that the other days, so far as you're not bringing anything to them, you're not giving them anything, they'll be seeing you as a burden to them. Now that is what Once Upon a Time is trying to tell us. And you can also see the use of irony in the sentence. When they make use of the phrase they say suggests irony and prepare us for the construct that is to come. Short lines which break up the sentence suggest emotion like his or sets. And the final word of this section drives home the personal feeling of both the poet and the character, especially the man, as the father of the boy in the poem. So we'll be stopping here for now. In our next class, we'll be looking at other stanza as well as the theme and the literary devices used by Gabriel Okara in his poem Once Upon a Time. Please like, share and comment. See you guys in our next class. Bye.